Okay, so we are just about to attack Teal's base. I'm pretty sure this is actually their only base. If we check the Mage Guild, or the Thieves Guild even, we can see that Blue and Teal have the same number of towns. And I'm pretty sure they just have one town each. Because yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else on the surface. And if we look underground, we can see Blue has this base just here. But nothing else appears to be claimed. So this is a very big prize to be going for. It's pretty weakly defended. We're going to try and prevent losses if we can. Actually, very lucky. Very lucky that the towers go for those, because we very much don't mind those dying. Let's actually just throw them in. Go for the block against these. Should have maybe gone against the Titans, but never mind. Yeah, there we go. They're all going to go for the Imps, which is completely fine. Maybe could have done some more damage with them, but I'm not too worried. Yeah. So they're going to tank the hits for now. They do just about survive. I think we just wait. Then let's go forward. Need to be careful of the landmines, of course. Let's kill these off. Move forward with as much as we can. Because of the landmines, there's not really too much we can do until we destroy the drawbridge. Okay. So let's go in and let's go for this attack, firstly against the Titans. Let's go for it against the Naga Queens, which I think we can kill off. Not quite, but okay. Okay, so Imp's still alive for now. Let's finish these off. We do get morale. Go for these next. So how many are left? One left. Okay. Okay, that was a misclick. I meant to go for Magic Arrow. Okay, let's go for these. Then let's wait. Okay, they're actually attacking the wrong stack, but there we go. Okay, so we defend with these. We raise 20 demons. We finish these off. We defend. And we finish these off. So once again, we finish the fight. And actually, if anything, gain things. But we do have Galthran, who's nearby. He is definitely the strongest hero. He's a lot stronger. Several Titans. Pack of Naga Queens, just a generally pretty strong force. So let's go into the base and let's prepare to defend. We do have room for one more stack, so let's just go for some gremlins. Yeah, we can definitely hold that off. I'm hoping he does come to attack us. Serena's a lot weaker, that shouldn't really be a problem. We can actually see quite a lot. We can see another Teal hero to the west, which is Josephine. She's got the remainder of the forces which were once in this town just here. Speaking of the Inferno towns, we do have a threat pretty nearby, which is Acheron here. We can see Kaya just to the north. With a few Archangels, lots of Raw Griffins, and lots of Silver Pegasi. A little bit nervous actually about sending Kaled to the east, because I don't think Kaled can take on Alamar. So I'm actually going to go to the north instead, and we're just going to fortify as much as we can. So some of these stacks are kind of weak. We could probably get rid of these. So the choice is between 22 Harpy Hags, 24 Evil Eyes, or 11 Medusa Queens, or 6 Minotaur Kings. I think we go for the Evil Eyes. And we're just going to stay here for a turn. Make sure we get all our spell points back. Can't get the Mana Vortex boost, unfortunately, but that is just how it is. Okay, so a throng of Zealots guarding a Pandora's box and a refugee camp. So bear in mind, of course, we do have Resurrection, and we're very close to a well. So I want to give this a go. Let's just go straight in. Okay, so next thing I think we should do is probably Expert Shield, reduce damage by 30%, and hold the rest back. So I'm not sure the Archdevils can do this on their own, but should be able to keep the losses pretty low. should be able to mostly avoid using spell points. Okay, so let's focus down this top stack. These bottom guys have lost over half their health, so I have to be a little bit careful. Okay, so we have the option of sending these in. What I might do is go for the slow. And we're going to let the devils take a few more hits. Okay, so they do get morale. They haven't yet killed us off, though. Wyverns can't quite reach. Okay, so these guys can't really go for this attack. Let's just move down to the bottom. Let's send these in for this stack. And that's actually pretty much killed them off. Okay, so 85 health left on these, 55 on these, and just 16 on these. So at this point, might be time to pull back. These guys are probably okay. But let's pull the big stack of 3 back. Pull this back too. And let's go for this. Go for these. And we're going to send the stack of 11 to take on the 15. I think with this level of losses, we don't really need to go back and get our spell points back. Yeah, that should all be fine. Okay, so we're down 9 spell points, but that was not bad at all. We're going to open this up. 10,000 experience, expert logistics. Slightly awkward choice here. I would like to get tactics just to start a bit closer, but I think offense does win. Just some centaur captains there. Okay, let's move to the south. We can see the Recanter's cloak unguarded. Okay, so a path leads east and one leads south. We'll go explore that next turn. Okay, so Gunnar, just going to check this out. So there is a cartographer there. Of course, we're not really strong enough to win any fights. Okay, so lots of Minotaur Kings are guarding the way through. That's pretty much a dead end for us. Linus needs to go through a pack of giants, which is not going to work out. Okay. So this is Blue's base. We could actually reach that. Obviously, we're not strong enough. But good to know we have a way to access that. Okay, so Christian is going to go through here, which... You know what, perhaps we should go back. So Christian does have the ever-flowing crystal cloak, so I think we do want to keep him safe. We're going to start pulling him back. Sorg is just going to go into one of the bases, I think. Could maybe go for this first. But no one else can tuck into a base, so... Although actually, Ayden can. So yeah, let's go for this. Start moving back towards the base. And we have 20,000 we can spend, so let's watch the previous turn back. So Blue is kind of all over the place, but only really threatening us in a couple of places. So yeah, Alamar and Kai are still big threats. This pink hero comes pretty close, but I'm pretty sure they're not strong enough. I'm not really too worried about them. Just double check. Yeah, so that's nowhere near strong enough. This is also definitely not strong enough. Let's go back to... I'm not sure how safe this base is. I guess we could send Clavius out. Is that worth doing? The thing is, if we go back to this, we do have Sandro. Sandro has a pretty decent force, and Sandro can actually reach Kaya. If he does do that, I don't think Alamar can reach us. So, question is if we're actually strong enough to go for that. I didn't see too much else that really concerned me. This base seems fairly safe. Yeah, that should be fine. Nothing else really threatened. So yeah, I think we do go for that. We're going to go and buy a few extra units. So we've already got pretty much all the demons we can. Probably not too many imps available. Got a few here. Okay, so what else can we actually afford to double down on, perhaps? Hellhounds? Although I should probably upgrade those. Go to Firebrand. Okay, so we upgrade those. Gonna go for 21 more. And let's go back to Acheron. I think we just keep looking for Hellhounds, actually. So I'd have to upgrade those, which is not ideal, but not really got much choice. Okay, so let's put these behind. Go back through to Firebrand. Upgrade these, and I think we just spread these out. We don't really need the 3 beholders, doesn't really help us. Okay, so I could spend the rest of the gold, but I think we probably want to beef up defense somewhere else. Like this, perhaps. We still need to make a choice about another stack to go with. And I think not really worth the morale drop of bringing the Ifrit. So let's go for... Let's actually check the army first. So I'm pretty sure range units... Not really the right choice. I think these are best. Okay, so Sandro does have really good spellcasting, of course. 60 spell points. Definitely a stronger force. I think we try this. Let's keep everyone near the Gogs. Yeah, pretty sure we're safe from Alamar, and I'm pretty sure we can win this. Yep, so we are expected to win. I don't think that takes spells into account, although I'm still not completely sure. Okay, so they blind the Gogs, which doesn't make too much sense to me, but not complaining. Okay, so we have to go in and absorb some retail. Not sure how many losses we took. We took 11 losses. This stack is scarier. So we absorb the retail from those. Royal Griffins can't reach us. Yep, so they just completely can't reach. We're going to be forced to make a move. I think we bait the Griffins in. Okay, so Meteor Shower could have actually been a good choice, but can't really go for that. So Lightning Bolt does 354 points of damage. This does 372, this does 148, so definitely Lightning Bolt seems to be the best choice. We don't have Blind. We don't have Bless. I think we just weaken these as much as we can. Okay, I thought they could get through, but they actually can't. So, let's see. We're in about the best spot we can get. So, let's just defend. They do go in for that. Okay, so they're going to really focus down our imps. That's kind of unfortunate because we could have turned them to demons, but not too much of a big deal. We're going to lightning bolt these. We're going to wait with these. When these guys kill these off, there's a chance. Massively in our favour too. So we go for that. We can kill these off. I think we just do that. Then no point using these. Royal Griffins, of course, do have unlimited retaliations, so they're going to focus down the imps. We should probably just go for Cure this time. Let's bring these back. Go for this attack. Okay, is this attack worth going for? We will take a loss, but Kaya has 95 spell points, so I think we have to go for it. There we go. Does flee, so we take quite a few losses to the imps, which, yeah, could have been demons, could have been used for demon farming, but definitely worth doing, I think. Okay, so 1700 left to spend. I don't think Alamar can reach this, but let's just pick up a very small token defense. And let's see how that goes. Okay, so blue is going to make an attempt to get their old towns back. Purple, of course, is just scouting. Teal does come to attack us, that's perfect. This should be... If I play this right, this should be very, very straightforward. Very much in our favour. So we have all kinds of options to choose from. Mass haste could be good in some situations, mass slow could work. Thing is, they're very ranged. And I think Meteor Shower, 600 points of damage against these 3 stacks seems pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. Then this stack can't be reached by the Iron Golems. So we're gonna go for these. Then we wait. Blinds those, that's fine. Gonna focus down the Gremlins, which is completely fine. We can raise those as demons. Okay, Nagas do manage to get a kill against us. I'm not sure if I actually have Resurrection, which could be a bit of an issue. Okay, so we're pretty close to losing an extra stack. I think we move these slightly forward. Defend with these, and 4 to 6 kills if we go for this. So these guys can't reach us if we attack one of these 2 stacks. I think we go for this. Should be able to take the retail. Okay, so next move is also ours. So let's go to the top. Although it does actually put me in range of the golems, but also allows me to do this. So they of course have nowhere to flee to. Do take a loss just there. We're gonna wait. Take a loss to the Ifrit Sultans. But we can bring these back. So that's 6 extra demons. Have the option of going out, but I think we should probably hold back. Taking a few losses there. Okay, so hopefully these just about hang on. No, we take another loss. Okay, I really hope we have Resurrection, but I'm not really sure. Let's have a look. No Resurrection, so those losses are permanent. That's kind of unfortunate. We have to decide how else to deal with this. I think, to be honest, at this point, we probably just pull back, because the golems are the big threat, and we don't need to be near to them. Yeah, we can just run away. Towers can deal with the rest. They do blind those. Don't take a loss just there. If we go for Meteor Shower on these 2 stacks, it's obviously mostly wasted against the Iron Golems, but I still feel like it's a good choice. Okay, so they wake those up, which is perfect, because we can now just escape from these. Okay, so Archmagi is still hanging on. Towers should focus down the Archmagi. Okay, not really. Let's go for Magic Arrow. Okay, at this point, we should be good. Goes for blind, but it's not going to make any difference. Forgets about the landmines. Okay, so they have no way through. They're going to try and come down to the bottom, and of course they're going to take some damage from the landmines, but almost nothing. I think we want to go just for... Don't have anti-magic either. Okay, let's go for Cure. Okay, slows those, that's fine. So yeah, they're going to walk straight through all of that, but only taking 1 or 2 losses each time. I guess we should probably go for a block. But might be better off just going all-out attack. Let's see how it goes for now. Okay, so these guys are going to come out, they're going to get 12 to 16 kills, which is not too great, but we do get morale, and that probably will make enough of a difference. Yeah, 203 health left to go. This probably finishes them off. Not quite. Okay, I don't remember if I get killed by my own mines, so let's just go for one more magic arrow. They survived that pretty easily. That did not make any difference. We should be fine. Yeah. They just kill themselves. They know there's no hope. Alright, so Pink chooses not to attack us. So, situation for Teal is looking really bad. We just get any kind of defense in this town. Surprisingly, there were actually Iron Golems left to recruit. But yeah, I think 12 Iron Golems plus 6 Gargoyles is actually a pretty good defense. Tower should do the rest. Have to be a bit careful of Josephine, but I'm not sure she can actually get through. She could get through to this base, but Sandra can go back. Sandra probably does actually have to go back and prepare to fight Alamar. So we're going to save most of our gold for that. Okay, so choices. 900 gold each for these. I think we just go for that. So we're going to upgrade them. Take a few more. Okay, that should be enough. I'm not sure. Not sure if he'll attack us. But we're going to give this a go. So, through to Ashcombe. Then I think we go for some more Gogs. And we're just going to see how this goes. Maybe should get rid of the skeletons, but I think with our spellcasting we should be okay. So let's go back to Caelid, and we can actually get the space back. Not sure if we can actually go inside. Gonna have to check this again. So it's 2,100 movement points, and this is 1,900. So it should be completely fine. We'll take a few losses to the towers, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do about that. Nope. Okay, just auto-resolve it. Okay. So back into the town, we're going to pick up one final unicorn, and we're going to go into the base. So I'm actually less confident that Caelid survives, but I think it's worth a go. So she's level 12, 7 attack, 3 defense, 9 spell power, 4 knowledge. Not too bad. Okay, so let's go back to Rashka. So can Rashka get to this? The thing is, of course, we have to be a bit careful of there's Ryland and wow, okay. They're a bit stronger than I thought. They are beatable, but I think once again, just throw away these resources. We don't need level 5 Mage Guild. So let's get rid of 5 more of these. So 10k to defend ourselves. This is pretty weak. I think literally just some of these to resist the spells and range stacks. Okay, that's actually all of our gold gone. So Ryland probably can't reach us, but even so, let's not take any chances. So his forces are... mostly it's the Griffins that threaten us, so let's go with something that can take those on, so I think just a beefy stack of those, plus a few of these, and a few of these. That should be fine. Okay, so back to Rashka, we're going to stay focused on attacking. See where this goes. So I thought this was going to lead to a monolith, but it actually leads through to this part. So we can see Pike Drum just there. We could go to attack him. I'm kind of curious what happens if we go west. There's also this, which I think Need to have a think about this. So Aloynus did come through. Not far from here. I think there's a chance we could send this guy to take Blue's final base. He could kind of be a specialist at killing Blue. Is there actually a way through? Maybe not. No. There is that. So that leads to, I think... Remind myself. That leads to there. But I'm sure this is where Aloynus came through. So if we actually go north, that leads to pink. But I'm not sure this guy's ready for that. I think we want to stay focused on blue. There is a way through. It's a bit of a trek. Oh, okay, these two look so similar. So this one leads to close to our rampart base. And this one just takes us back to our castle base. As in our first castle base. So that's not that useful. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to actually make sure going west isn't a complete waste of time. So if we were to go west, that will lead us to actually one of Purple's bases. We should do that for sure. Of course, it's not going to be one of their main bases, so it should be doable. There is the unclaimed town. As long as no one takes that, we should be fine. Just going to start coming back, I think. Then Sorug doesn't have too much to do. I think we just go straight back to the base. Put ourselves inside. And don't think anyone's about to attack that. Ayden goes for this, and comes back. Christian just comes back to this base. Okay, so is Sandro strong enough to take this on? I'm not sure he is, but his spellcasting could make a big difference. This town does have a castle. We have nothing else we can do. We have no more resources we can get. Is there actually anything Aloynus can do to the west? I suspect not. I'm quite curious just to explore. So that's a dead end. Yeah, that probably results in Aloynus getting attacked, but I think that's fine. Okay, so Ayden... I think Ayden should just go out. There is an ever-pouring vial of mercury up there, which would be really nice, but definitely time to move on. Okay. So, no point going to this, of course. Just gonna go straight back. This is such a dead end. I can see why Teal just has the one town. This doesn't really lead anywhere for quite some time. Okay, well, we're just gonna see how that goes. I'm not sure I've set up everything completely fine, but I've managed to put off at least one of Blue's heroes. Someone breaks through there. Thought this guy would attack us. I'd actually prefer it if they did attack us a bit more, because this is hard to keep up with. I'd prefer just to thin them out. See what that is. So Rissa's back. She's pretty strong, but I guess the big risk is if they attack this base and Akron at the same time, that's going to be hard to deal with. The Astral's not completely weak. So if we look underground, I think Alamar is not one turn away from any base. Maybe this one, but I kind of doubt it. He could actually reach this base, but not for at least one more turn. So it's day 5, we could go for try and go for the Portal of Glory at some point, but I think maybe we save our gold. Let's send Rashka to attack. Okay, here we go. So there is a defense in there, but it's not strong enough to stop us. Bring these back together. Hopefully no hero. Okay, we're just going to accept that. Those losses look completely fine. So we have taken another base, where we can go for a castle if we want to. Maybe we do that at some point, but there's probably no actual threat around here. So let's have a look. So both teal and purple now have no towns. We can see purple is very weak. So yeah, I think pink is clearly the final boss. Okay, there's Alagar. I was thinking there must be someone around there. Hopefully Lonis gets away, we'll see. So this base, if this gets attacked, it's a problem, but I think we're fine for now. Christian could be lost. But yeah, I think we save our gold. Maybe we do go back to... I mean, clearly this base is the most threatened. And it's also our capital. So I'm just going to upgrade this. I'm not really too worried if Gunner gets attacked. Okay, so Ayden, let's ignore the option of improving our spellcasting even more. Let's look at this one final time if we view Earth. I mean, this part of the map is weird. That's a lot of wasted space. I don't know what that stuff even leads to, what purpose it serves. So we want to get to, this is kind of the final boss town. I'm pretty sure Rissa is their strongest though, and Rissa wasn't too scary. No, it's actually Tamika. I think we did see Tamika. Oh well, there's not really much we can do. I think we just have to go back through this and start slowly making our way back. If someone does manage to take this town, Ayden could just take it back. Alright, so I feel like there's more we could do, but I think we just stay ready to defend. We probably could have got more defense there, actually. That was maybe not too wise. Let's see, so I think towers could save us here, depending on what his spells are. He might not have a spell book. We're going to try and protect the champions. Okay, so he has Lightning Bolt, but he's used it. So we've taken a few losses. So there's still the Zealots. But let's see how this goes. Okay, they still have no way through. Okay, 3 to 4 kills. I think we will take a loss back pretty soon, but we should of course go for this. Okay, they do now have a way through. So this is where things get pretty difficult. I'm not sure we can really keep those champions away for long. Okay, so towers... We should have... No, they do reach us. Okay, but we should be able to block them off. One more round. Okay, they get morale. This is not going too well. Okay, we go for the block. Towers go for those for some reason, which is not really what I wanted. We wait. These guys hopefully can survive the ballista shot. They have no 1 hit point left. That doesn't work. Okay, do we go for this attack? No, I think we stay defensive. No, why are the towers attacking that? That makes no sense. That's so annoying. Okay. Yeah, I could have done more with that, never mind. Okay, so more small fires to put out, but nothing too bad. They are coming pretty close to attacking us. Purple is not strong enough to take us on. Just attacking out of desperation. Okay, so what is the easiest way to get that base back? I think it's just to recruit a hero just here. Yes, they've stolen all the units, but... Okay. So our choices are Pyre and Melodia. We will of course go for Pyre. We're going to go for strongest units we can. Okay, so we take all the units, we're going to move the range units to the sides, and could just go straight for this attack. Probably should. Just going to accept that. Okay, so are we strong enough to take on this force? I'm not quite sure we are. So we do have the option of bringing Rashka back. But I don't think Rashka has a way through to the south. Alright, so we can wind round. If we go above ground here, that doesn't really help us too much. If we keep going south, we can try and take the space. That might be best. Okay, so Alamar's about to attack this, and we don't really have the means to defend it. Okay, let's go back to Ayden. Keep coming back. This is the big problem with Ayden, he's just too slow. Really would have benefited a lot from logistics. And again, just to remind people, I'm not using movement spells because we've not seen our enemies use them at all. I don't think we need to. Need to keep the challenge up. Okay, if we were to sneak through, could Alamar chase us down? We're gonna try. Okay, so the path is... yeah, it's not that straightforward. Really quite long-winded. So yeah, this force I'm not sure is quite strong enough, really. 4 Phoenixes could make a difference. But yeah, it's not convincing. Ah, that's so annoying. Just didn't pay enough attention to that. Do have the option of sending Caitlyn out, but she does have mostly good units. I'm still kind of handicapping myself like that. So I think Sandra might just need to go get the base back. As in the dungeon base. Okay, so let's go for Final Devil. Go back to Firebrand. Upgrade these, go back, pick up the one I left behind, go back. Okay, so we finish those off. These are max strength. If we were to upgrade these, we need a bit more gold. Okay, so we've now got a halfway decent stack of pit lords. Where did we leave most of our forces? In this town, of course. Okay, so we take all of this stuff. Let's give this a go. Yeah, Zarfax is going to go down. Does he have anything worth preserving? Head of Legion's pretty good, but yeah, I think we just give that up. Okay, so Alagar doesn't reach us. Blue does come for this attack. Yeah, we're not expected to get a single kill, which I guess is down to Resurrection. Immediately destroys our gate. We're not going to get a kill against the Phoenixes. So we got enough for 5 magic arrows. I think we go for these. I will try going for these. We probably could get a kill if we focus the spells. Okay, we don't turn them to stone, they do get stone skinned. They've lost a fair bit of their health. Okay, tower focuses on the wrong things. Okay, so they're just gonna tear through pretty much everything. We probably can't survive for too long at this point. Magic Arrow will kill one off. Oh, but they're immune. Okay, Lightning Bolt. Go for that. Defend. And this is pretty much it. Okay, so he does bring back the Phoenix, but we do at least get a kill on the Psychic Elemental, and I'm pretty sure Sandro can handle that stuff. We don't need to play that. So purple, not eliminated just yet. Still spreading it all over the place. But what I'm hoping for is we reach this kind of critical point where... I mean, we could just go back. How is this looking? It's day 7, so they're about to re-recruit. I think we just go back. Correct that mistake. Can't really get back there in time, but we're gonna try. Yeah, so it's not really telling us how many movement points it would be, but... might be a chance. Okay, so Gunnar's gonna go down to this. So the town has been left undefended. Kaled, I imagine, doesn't have enough movement points. She actually does. Okay. So that problem resolves itself very quickly. We should probably get slightly better defenders. So let's just mix and match, I think. Okay, so we don't want the imps. Wrong way. We don't want the imps. We don't want the harpy hags. I think we want the Cerberus. Take the evil eyes back. So Archdevils, of course, is very tempting, but maybe not that useful. The Phoenixes can only attack one stack at a time, so taking the Grand Elves I think is okay. Also give some artifacts. So her spellcasting is not great, but we're going to take all the artifacts we can. So I think 5 Archdevils may be better than 12 Manticores. I guess we leave the Grand Elves. That should be fine. Okay, so Kaylee goes back, takes us back. Yeah, we're gonna go explore. Okay, Christian is going to become the dedicated defender of this base, and Sandro needs to get back to an Inferno base, I think. Although holding on to this would be okay. This base is also under threat, but probably okay. We're going to upgrade this. Just going to get a token defense. Starting to kind of whiz through the turns now, but I think that's fine. So yeah, Sandro maybe should go back to defend, but Ayden's really close. So I think we're okay. They don't actually want to attack us. Yeah, so annoying. Like, those prisons have been there the whole time, but I've been right up against the hero limit, so I couldn't really go for them. The good news is they don't really do too much to us, and I'm hoping we can reach this. I kind of doubt it though. Oh, we can. And there are no defenders, because they took all of them. So we take this back. We're gonna buy let's just buy everything. Can't make that mistake again. Okay, so no major threats. Although, I guess there was one, which is this. Can we stop that? We're gonna try. Okay, so Crusaders. 2 big stacks of range units. Okay, so Sorug is not great. Doesn't have many spells. We can get Zarfax back, so Zarfax is still available to us. There's also Arlak who comes with a Ballista, but yeah, Zarfax obviously wins. Does he get his spell points back? I doubt it, but I think it's maybe worth a go. Yeah. I think it makes sense just to maximize our chances. Okay, so Sorug is just going to go to the south, try and stay safe. Empire is pretty much done. I guess we could go and hunt Ryland down. I think it's worth a go. If nothing else, we'll weaken him to the point where he can't take a town. Okay, so that's a dead end. I think this is it for Linus. Can't really escape. But at least we've wasted lots of his time. And lots of Alagar's time. So Pike Dram, not strong enough. Gonna watch this back again. So yeah, blue, lots of scouts pretty close to our main town, but nothing too bad. That's the big threat there. The blue has lots of heroes, but is not actually much of a threat. Yeah, Steig, not strong enough. We will just spread these out just to be safe. Okay, we take this back, we start coming back to the base. Ayden is going to keep moving up this way. This is just... I mean, I can see why Teal just got stuck, like I said. This is such a massive effort just to get back from that base. Blue doesn't want to attack us. Not even with Alagar. Yeah, we need to go for Pink's main town. That's kind of the final objective. Alright, so Ayden comes all the way back to the base. He's finally made it. We do now have the option of moving around to anywhere with a castle gate. Rashka has tons of movement points. Rashka probably should go for pink, but I'm not sure he's strong enough. So I think the best place to attack from is actually this. Because if we go east, we can go to this monolith, and this monolith leads us to this one just here, which connects us with Linus. Linus can't actually get through because of the battle dwarves, a swarm of battle dwarves. So the question is, can we make this space strong enough to defend itself? I think if we throw Ayden over to Acheron. And yeah, let's resist the urge to give him more units. He doesn't need more units. Maybe some imps. We can take some imps. Okay, so 71 imps. Let's go to Ashcombe. Let's just take 100 imps once again. Back through to Acheron. And we're just gonna go straight up in this direction, ready to defend. Then we go back to this. Already have 8 heroes in our command, so we're just gonna tuck Kaled into the space. Back to this, move Tumalik out. Need a few more crystals. I think that's worth doing. Okay, so in terms of these forces, we want to be able to attack over the walls, so let's go for flyers first. Let's go for some dendroids just to hold this down. Let's have a look. So dendroids should hold that off. There is the pink hero pretty nearby. I think this must lead to Pinkstown too. So maybe that's what Ayden goes for. We could even just go straight for this attack, deal with the problem. But it's a bit of a detour. Even so, it's probably fine. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so Simulik does have a spellbook. He is, of course, extremely fast. Marksman there. This is too good to turn down. Okay, so next strongest stack is maybe these. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so that's that problem dealt with. We go east. And Sandro goes to this. Sandro is going to come back and just be ready to defend. Thorg. Not really too much to do. Not going back towards the base. Okay, so the plan is Ayden goes to the north, either defends this base or goes to attack Pink. Simulik goes to the east. And what else actually is there? So Pink is that base. We look underground. Pink has another base. But I think we're close. We're getting closer, for sure. So I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching, guys, as always. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.